What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I'm back this weekend after a weekend of Halo Esports in Raleigh, North Carolina. We have our first Halo Infinite champion. It's going to be Cloud9 Gaming. They took the crown this weekend, and it's, fair to say that this weekend was very exciting when it comes to Halo Esports. A lot of insane moments, a lot of insane clips and plays, and I'm excited to show you guys some of the best of each that has happened this weekend. A lot of banger gameplay that I want to show you guys and talk over, and just show you guys what you might have missed if you didn't have a chance to watch the event this weekend. It was a lot of games, so for a lot of people, you might have not seen everything, but I just wanted to show you guys a little bit of what happened this weekend. I wanted to share some knowledge, and I wanted to see what's going to be happening later this month in terms of Halo Esports. It's safe to say that Halo Esports is back, and I'm definitely going to be covering this game more often here in the channel. I'm going to be covering the entire season, and yeah, it's a great game, and I do feel like it's going to be staying for a very long time. So with that being said, let's take a look at what happened this weekend at Raleigh, North Carolina. So we saw Cloud9 destroy everything in their path this weekend. They were crowned the champions. They got rid of Optic, which was their biggest threat coming up, as well as United. They took them out. They went the distance with United in terms of, United had some battles as well. They made it to the end. Cloud9 made it to the finals, obviously. I believe the final score was 4-1, best of 7 match. And yeah, Cloud9 just outperformed every team in this tournament. I want to say that Renegade was one of those players that really helped this team advance to the finals. He was just dropping crazy stats all weekend long for this team. So as we can clearly see here on Wiki Halo or Wiki Esports Halo, we're looking at the bracket of the tournament, and we see here obviously Cloud9 ended up being victors. Eco, Penguin, Renegade, Stellar are considered the best squad right now, right? United, who's composed of King Nick, Rain, Ryanoob, and Spartan, was the United roster that faced Cloud9. We can see here that pretty much all the way back, Cloud9 just beat everybody. If we go back here, we see Cloud9. Where's Cloud9? Cloud9 beat War. They beat Quantum. Go up back here. They beat Optic Gaming 3-2. They go on to beat United 3-1. And then they go on to beat FaZe 3-2, which was another banger series. And then, therefore, going back to beat United in the grand final. So I don't think they dropped a single game, or a single series, may I say. They were just super dominant. And like I was saying, Renegade was one of those players that really helped, that squad just explode. See here, good thing about Halo Wiki is that we can see players, statistics. One thing that does kind of suck about Wiki is I don't think we can see the actual stats like kills, deaths, assists, or whatnot for the last series. But as you can see here, Cloud9 just destroyed everybody. FaZe with the honorable mention. They came up and they beat Sentinels. They got rid of Sentinels. And may I say that Optic Gaming lost to Sentinels, who had to pick up Formal in pretty much the absence of Royal 2. They had to pick up Formal, which is an Optic Gaming player. If you guys don't know who he is, he's part of Optic Gaming, but he just got picked up by Sentinels and had to play against his own organization. He managed to smoke them in the last game. They went to game 5 here. As you can see, 3-2 was great match. Optic also had a couple decent games against FaZe. You know, Optic was doing pretty good as well. Other teams like Navi, G2, you know, they stayed behind. Uh, but like I said, this was a pretty entertaining event. Couple of upsets as well back here. You know, all of these games took place this entire weekend, and you know, all Friday, all Saturday, all Sunday. You know, it's a lot of games to watch. So I don't assume everybody watched them, but for the most part, everybody watches the last bracket, and you know, there's little to say. You know, Cloud9 just took everything from everybody, and they crowned themselves the first Halo Infinite champions. And as we can see here from a clip put together by Top Halo Plays on YouTube, go follow them, go check them out. We see here how Cloud9 was giving Optic a run for their money. We look at the stat sheet and we see Renegade 11-10. We see Penguin 13-8. And then Lucid 18-12, just absolutely carrying Optic Gaming, you know, trying to do something for his team to succeed. But as you can see here, it went down to the line in oddball, which I believe this was the last match. I do believe that Optic actually won this by like a split second. As you can see there, they won 100-99. That was insane. I was watching this live and I just couldn't believe my eyes. That game went down to the wire in oddball. It was pretty intense the whole way. You know, it's just stuff like this that happens during these weekends that really makes it worth a while to just watch these matches, because at the end of the day, you're watching the best teams in the world compete against each other, and it's just amazing to see, you know. I want to shout out Frosty on the Sentinels, because this guy is literally Frosty. He's fucking ice. He has ice running through his veins. Every time I see this guy playing against a top team, he's always just destroying them. It doesn't matter what team it was. And in this case, he was putting up a crazy stat line against Optic Gaming. Right now, just to start off the game, I think he was 6-1 kills and deaths, and he was just destroying them pretty much the entire series that they played. Frosty was just, you know, just insane. As you can see here, Optic Gaming, that was a nasty shot by Lucid right there with the sniper. I believe Lucid is also really good with the sniper, so, you know, it's between Lucid and Frosty, between like the top two like best players in the game right now. So I would say watch those guys whenever you can. They make for pretty crazy gameplay whenever these events happen like that, especially in LAN where there's no lag or whatnot. Optic Gaming really put on a good you know, stand here at the event. And then we see here Formal with a dagger against his team to end them and kick them out of the tournament. This is where Sentinels beat Optic. I believe it was 3-2. They went down to the line. Formal, of all people, was the one who, you know, put the, you know, knife through the heart of Optic and kicked them out of the Raleigh tournament here. And it's just crazy to see, man. Just crazy to see. And it's events like this that I really wish happened every weekend. So, you know, we had lots to talk about. But Sentinels also showed up in this event, even though they didn't have Royal 2 to count on. You know, they borrowed Formal for a weekend, and it did them well. It did them well. Even though they didn't win the championship, you know, it's still a win in their book. Formal really did play super excellent in this tournament, which leads me to believe he might actually get picked up by another team, and he might actually stay for a while here in this league. Even though he retired from Call of Duty, I feel like he really wants to play Halo this season. So, you know, we've yet to see that happen, and if it does, you know, whoever picks up Formal is going to be in a really good position for this, you know, year. And this is where I do believe FaZe eliminated the Sentinels from the tournament. It was a capture the flag match, and it was pretty close, as you can see here, with a score of 3-4. And Sentinels was just doing everything in their power to, you know, get that last cap. You know, seven caps in one game of professional esports between some of the top two teams in the world is actually great. That is action packed. You know, games that we had across the weekend, just like this one. But this one was, icing on the cake at the end of the tournament. It was a great watch. Scump here was reacting to it, and it was, just a great time looking at all these matches go the distance like this. Halo's feeling pretty healthy for this year, and I love to see it pretty much. And as you can see here too, this was another great play by FaZe. They had a last minute flag cap here with like 13 seconds left. I do believe they won this game right here against United. Very, very crazy plays to, just make sure you win the game in the last seconds. You can see here Cloud9 right before they went into the match for the championship. They were interviewing Renegade. And by the way, be sure to follow Top Halo Plays on YouTube. He compiled this video on YouTube, and I really like these creators who take their time to just compile footage, because it's actually a lot, and just going through and looking for the top plays of the weekend is just a task in itself. So shout out to Top Halo Plays, and make sure to go follow him on YouTube for all these amazing edits. This was the moment that Cloud9 won the championship, or won the tournament, should I say. Yeah, this was a great weekend, man. Just a great weekend with lots of plays. I'm definitely going to be rewatching some of these clips. There's just too many to put in a video, but definitely a great watch this weekend. Cloud9, Cloud9 has put their foot down and shown us that they are the #1 contender to win it all at the end of the season. Obviously, there's still a lot to prove yet, but Cloud9 is technically the best team in the game. Congrats to Cloud9. Happy for them, and I'm looking forward to a lot of Halo content coming out of the esports scene for the upcoming future, and I definitely will be covering it here in the channel. So if you guys have any questions, if you guys like the content, you guys want to keep watching, you want to give me some advice on how to make the channel better, feel free to let me know down in the comments. This has been Isaac with XP Fuel, and I'm out.